this asks for the length of TU, that guy right in there. So its corresponding side is this one here. And then the other one, we have this side here, and that corresponds to that one. All right, so I'm going to set this up as saying this 60 plus 20, so that would be the 80 over this 40 plus 60. So 80 over 100. So we can bring the small to the large. This will be x, call that x, over 60. Now there's a bunch of ways of solving this. I'm going to actually start by multiplying both sides by 10, just to make it a little bit easier. So that'll be 80 over 10 equals x over 6. And then it's 80 over 10. I'm just going to simplify that down to 8. So now we have 8 equals x over 6. So x would equal 48. And you can solve this equation other ways too. So that's perfectly fine. So here it says which dimensions will guarantee that these shapes are similar. So here, so we're comparing it to FG and GH. And so while we could compare CB to GF as a ratio and then CD to HG as a ratio, we can also look inside each triangle. So 42 compared to 58, that will equal FG compared to GH. So 42 over 58, that's equal to 21 over 29, but I'm going to say that is about equal to 0.724. So when you did 42 and 58, it's the smaller one here over this one here. So when we divide these, we need to be comparing FG compared to GH. So going to divide this left number here by the right one, and if equals 0.724, then that's the correct answer. Okay, so the first one here, I know this is not correct because this will give me a number greater than 1 since FG is larger. This one does not equal 0.724. This one here is equal to 1, so that definitely can't be it. So we're left with J, and I did put it on the calculator and make sure that did equal 0.724. So in this one, we're trying to prove that BCD, say down here, is similar to FGH. All right, so these are both similar parallelograms. So I know that all their angles have to be congruent. So this one is congruent to this one. Then also all their corresponding sides have the same proportion. So those two there will have the same ratio as this one here. They are proportional. And so because of that, it will be side angle side. All right, so for the ratios, I'm going to compare 6 to 15, then 8 to 20, then finally 12 with x. So 6 over 15, that will equal 2/5. 8 over 20, that also equals 2/5. So therefore, I know that 12 over x has to equal 2/5. So now I'm going to cross multiply here. So this will end up being 60 is equal to 2x divided by 2. So x is equal to 30.